Hello, my name's Leo. Welcome back for another episode of Scandinavian Superpower. In previous episode, we decided to declare war, which is not going in our favour, quite frankly, but... Alright, they have sieged down pretty much everything that we have there. They might be trying to go around to Denmark now, which might give us a bit of a chance to recover here. But let's go and fight in Uppsala again. So we caught about the similar size army. They don't have quite as much of artillery as we do. They have a bit more infantry. We'll see if that actually helps them on it. Well, they got more troops. Oh, that went to Stockholm. Okay, so if we are lucky, we might actually be able to win. Oh no, there's the 100,000. Well, another army in there now. Okay. Well, I think we're pretty much lost this war now. We've pretty much gone bankrupt, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Okay, so I don't think there's really a point in continuing this war anymore. So propose peace. They wouldn't even take that, okay. So what about UK? Propose peace? They would accept that, okay. Right, well, I'll let them have Northern Norway. Which does lower the naval limit quite a bit, unfortunately. There was just nothing that I could do about that. The Russian army was too strong, and especially when we got caught out over there for like a few months of combat. And nothing really happened in that war. Or in that combat rather, so that wasn't really bad for us. Right, so we'll move that one in there. This one can move back to Aalborg. Where's the other fleet? Down there. So we'll move that to Karlsruhe now. We'll get rid of the monitors at least now. Because those slow this fleet down, not to mention they do cost a lot of points there. Well, it's 18 points, so we're going to have to reduce the size of these quite a bit, actually. So there's no technology for us to do, and there's no economy for us right now. How much are we paying interest? 54. Oh dear. We'll reduce the admin efficiency to 25, or admin funding to 25, to reduce a lot of that, and of course it's a lot of resupplying of this units that is costing us. But we will get rid of the monitors. Maybe even the iron glass, quite frankly. And the commerce raiders. The cruisers and the others, the more advanced fleets will stay. So this one, disband fleet. So that should be a bit less over the limit now. Yeah, it's a tiny bit over the limit still, but that is going to reduce the costs quite drastically. And that was pretty much the last war that we could really afford, realistically speaking, in this playthrough. Even that, I'm not entirely sure if we could really afford that, since we did lose quite an important section of our industry. I mean, there's a possibility that there's going to be massive movement for independence there or something. So military cost is quite massive. We're not selling a lot right now, so is there anything that we can do about that? We're still... Oh, light tank. Armor, attack and defense, okay. Well, that would have been nice to have before the war. Or just generally have more tanks. That would have been quite nice. Okay, Scotland tanks, they're not really building that, so I'm just going to cancel that. Okay, so now we're actually getting some money. It's going to take a while before we can repay the loan, but I think that's the kind of the thing that we're going to try to still do in this. Just to repay the loans. Do we actually have a lot of revanchism? 11%. Okay. Trying to get some more soldiers back. But the Russians did certainly lose a lot of troops as well, and they lost their entire navy. What about the UK? How much of their fleet is still remaining? 18 ships. So it was a nice naval victory, but beyond that, not much. So let's actually have a look. We've got 1.6 million. Is that true? No, it's 160,000 in loan. Yeah, 160,000. Now 130,000. So we should be able to pay that off soon enough. Yes, we shall attend the Olympic Games. So if we have a look at the sphere, we... Ooh. We've got on the cordial, and UK is not Oh, right, they are still in there. Oh no, UK is gonna ban us again soon there, isn't it? They got 49 influence. Or maybe they're not. Oh no, I don't think we can actually influence there because we got a truce. Never mind. We got a lot of big points there at least. In the end, but yeah, that was a bit of a foolish war, I do admit. But we'll just have some action at the end there. It's just... once we got caught out, there was not really much we could do about it. Let's take the Lübeck army back to Lübeck. Are we still getting a fleet base somewhere? I don't think we are. Can we build one? That's the next question. We could build this in here, but it's going to cost a lot, so we first want to probably pay off the loans. 25,000. That's just going to reduce the interest a little bit on a daily basis, so we'll increase the profits. We're actually fairly decent margin. So we lost probably a fair bit of prestige in that, all things considered, and a little bit of industrial power and all that. Right, can I actually improve relations with Denmark again? I can. Oh, it didn't actually take it because the events popped up right as I was clicking it. Then Hanover, increase relations with you as well. Try to ally you if I can. Oh, we can enact some reforms. What is the highest movement? Max work hours movement. That would reduce the factory throughput even more. Luxury needs would go down for poor and middle class. Maybe that's worth it. Fascist newspaper. Probably middle class. It's going to be reading it a bit more. Right, so we got another 100,000 of loan. Okay, another 40,000. So slowly but surely the situation is improving, but yeah, it's not looking great. I don't think we'll be able to ever get the North Norway back. Our only option is to hope that the flashpoint tension over there rises up strong. Swedish liberation movement is pretty high. HDK is a little bit there, great power ranking. Okay. So the higher you are in great powers list, the less likely you're going to have rebellions. That seems quite an interesting choice to be sure. So Hanover, let's increase relations with you. Soon I should be able to ally you again. So automobile factory in Lübeck has been completed. Good. So slowly... oh, right, we've dropped to number 8 on Great Powers list. Oh yeah, Italy did go above us a tiny bit. They got a slightly higher... oh wow, they got a massive... oh, hold on a minute, we can have a look. Okay, so the Russians have soldiers and army of... they got 600 points from that. I mean, they do have a massive army, I do admit that much. Danish uprising. I'm going to disperse them. Right, that was all the battles and that sort of stuff. Okay. Well, some of them anyway. Probably quite a few had worn off already. Okay, Brunswick. I shall ban the British from there, because screw you, Britain. Okay, Hanover, can I ally you now? No. I shall improve relations with you though. And Holstein has some rebellions. Well, luckily we can easily take care of that. That was a quick battle. But yeah, I think I've been thinking about who to start as in the next playthrough. Like, Prussia is one of the options. Oh, denounce the campaign. I'm going to denounce the campaign of anti-minority agitation. Because we've got quite a few minorities. Oh, right, there was another battle, or another rebellion in here that we need to take care of. That was also just a little bit of infantry there. There we go. Taking care of those rebellions. So our vassal should be, or... Well, I suppose vassal is not... They'll still not accept. Okay. Well, I suppose we do have a fair bit of infamy. Alright then, well, let's increase relations with Hanover. But yeah, one thing is Prussia. Another thing that I've been thinking is maybe Papal State and try to form Italy with them. That might be quite fun. I'm sure that there are plenty of other things that we could do. Hold on, which army? This is missing a artillery. Okay, can we get artillery in Stockholm or something? Well, not quite Stockholm, but next year is probably... Oh, right, that's actually not what I was going to build. Not Gotland necessarily. And Karlstad is one option. Actually, Umeå is good enough. Get that one underway. So Brunswick, Russia is trying to get some points in there, okay. Well, as production output increases, good, so that's going to increase our income quite nicely. I'm going to denounce the campaign again. I'll not tolerate agitation towards the minorities. Right, so we can probably repay the max loan now. There we go, so no interest being paid anymore. Can we... Ooh, right, we don't have the money to increase the naval base down here quite yet. But what I should really do is get up some forts in the inner areas here. Just to slow down the sieging if we end up in a war. I don't think we'll end up in a war again in this playthrough though, but like in the future I really should have been building forts everywhere. At least level 1 or 2 everywhere, and then like as high on the borders as possible. You know, that's kind of the point. When you're not playing perfect, then you'll learn a lot from your mistakes. And others can learn from your mistakes as well. Right, is there any wars going on? Japan against Sikkim. Hold on a minute. Isn't Sikkim the... Yeah. Why are you fighting against... Cut Sikkim down to size. Partially westernized nation. Like, that's one of the nations that starts at the lowest ranking in the world, because I've played as that nation a few times, just for the heck of it. You can't really do much as them, but you can have a look at how the world evolves around you. And then produce some sheep or something like that. Or produce some wool, I suppose. Rather, okay, so Hamburg. Facing the sphere, it's allied. Hanover, can I ally you now? Yes, I can. There we go, then I increase relations by 100. And late war bombers, or late interwar bombers rather, airplane attack, airplane support. I mean, to be fair, this might be a relatively interesting world to play in Heart of Iron 3. I mean, technically I could play Hoi 4, but I like Heart of Iron 3 more. Although I'm not, well, yeah, it could work. Sweden then take well, I mean, Russia would still be bloody strong. But I think it might be possible to, especially if I play vanilla, or like the base game with the expansions rather than Black Ice. Because I don't think the conversion engine exists for Black Ice. Well, that could be mistaken. But I have a bit of a suspicion that it won't. Because it's quite railroaded in that regard. Worlds like these wouldn't really behave well in that. Oh. Battle of Flensburg. Well, those Danish separatists didn't last for long. Junior and bustling. Sure. I'll take it. Oh, that was fascist rebellion, not Danish separatists. Alright, well, do we have... We've got the campaign for safe working conditions still. Danish liberation movement, no security. But none of those are particularly aggressive at least, which is quite nice. Actually, if you're watching the end here, well, I suppose I could just make this in the last episode. I mean, here we go, max speed this. Not too much that we need to worry about. So if you are watching this episode and hearing me speak this, do give me your input on whether you want me to convert this to Heart of Iron or not, and see what happens there. Like, it might be interesting as a bit of a fun series, but it will be on without mods. Well, other than I suppose you do need to use some sort of. Actually, do you need to use mods to convert? I don't know, but yeah, I have to convert the stuff quite a bit. I can increase opinion iris. Oh, we've been lowered to cordial again. Oh, I see. Oh! Russia is not in a sphere anymore. Interesting. We're also making a massive amount of money now, so what we should really do is upgrade this one so we're not over our naval limit anymore. Not that the effect of that is going to be particularly long-lived. Upgrade the force down here. Oh, there was another battle in Lübeck. Oh. We got election season. Oh, there was one in Repen? What? Oh, okay. I didn't even see that one. Hold on. Oh. You've been reduced to... Oh. Okay, well that's the Danes, isn't it? No, the Swedish communists. Oh, right, some of the regiments have been part of the other groups, I reckon. Well, let's get the Norwegian army in here. And then let's get rid of the enemies in here. Oh, no, that's actually the Swedish army. Well, let's get to Esbjerg. That was an easy one. Right, so you go to Repen. And the other two go to Aarhus. That's the largest one there. And then you can go to Aalborg. There we go, we've crushed the communist uprising. Party popularity, oh wow. The Social Democrats and National Socialists. At least on this issue. Some moralism? Or secularized? We'll go pluralism just for the heck of it. Right, so this was the Jylland army. This has been reduced in size a little bit. I think most of my armies have actually been reduced in size. Oh, right. I didn't realize that we still had uprisings in here. Alright then. Well, those have been taken care of. So that reduced the size of our army quite drastically, actually. Right, I can probably transport the Swedish army back home. Malmö, for example. Then we got the Jylland army and Lübeck army, which are actually the armies that I do want to have down here. Right, so can I... Actually, probably not really worth it anymore. Just let the time run. Athletics are victorious, huzzah! And we can get the... Hold on, safe working conditions. Factory cost is doubled now, but oh well. Let's try state capitalism. Oh wow, we're actually making quite a bit of money now. Our industrial power isn't too bad. Military power could be a bit higher, but it's, in the end, not too bad, all things considered. And the communists won again. Wow. Are we actually gaining points in that? I don't think we are, because we are... Well, we have truce with them. No, we can probably improve relations again, not that we necessarily need to, but we can. And Bremen is part of the sphere as well. I wonder, who's the leader in Prussia? We might be able to get them into our sphere. By the looks of it. Which would be quite nice. There was a lot of rebellions. I think we did manage to take care of all of... Oh, wow. Norwegian nationalists in Norway. Oh, good. Good. But yeah, unfortunately we didn't manage to form Scandinavia in this run. There's just... Russia was way too strong. So, I mean... Well, Russia was too strong, and then it took so long time for me to get become a great power, and we didn't really manage to get Denmark because of bloody UK. And UK allying Russia didn't help that either. But Prussia, I shall add you to my sphere. Diplomatic mission under siege. Oh wow, count down the Tsar's castle belly in Prussia. That's a fierce castle belly against Prussia. Oh, okay, no, I can afford losing a bit of prestige. That means that they're not in our sphere, but it's just not worth fighting a war over right now. Their military is probably very strong, as per usual, and our military is very weakened by the war against Russia. So, yeah. That's not going to be enough from them, but yeah, I think either Prussia, I mean Prussia would be fun for a lot of military stuff and that sort of stuff, and forming Germany and becoming like a massive great power. That might be interesting to play through. Denmark, oh, increase opinion in Denmark. They're now friendly. And they're probably going to ban us again, but hey, we're friendly now. Can we actually remove some sphere? It's going to take 100 points, so that's going to be quite difficult. Yep, we're banned. But at least we got upper friendly now. So one step closer. Lockout. The root's going to get a bit angry, I suppose. And then Papals, I suppose Ottomans might not be terrible either. I mean, they are kind of weak nation in regards of their economy and all that. Or Spain might be a nice one, like for a bit of colonization, and they are, well, they're kind of in decline already at the start of the game. Oh, apparently we could add in Prussia again in this way. You know what? I'm gonna not put the point in there anymore. Although, is there actually anything else that we're putting points in? Like Brunswick, I suppose. How much are we gaining in Brunswick anyway? Oh, we're not actually gaining anything there. Okay, now we're gonna get 1 point per day. Alright. Okay, we had another rebellion. They just keep coming. That's Nalborg. So, which rebellion was that again? Oh, Danish separatists. Oh no, that was communists again. Oh wow. The communists really seem to hate us. Not entirely sure why. We've got some forts completed. And hyperinflation has started. Oh, bollocks. I mean, it just increases factory costs and that sort of stuff. I actually wonder... What is the current crisis? Ottoman Aegean Islands. I could be on the fence, or I could support the... Ottoman, or... I'm gonna be in the fence. They want my backing. I can't really do much other than send my fleet there, I suppose, but sure. Yes, we shall attend the Olympic Games once more. Let's see if we've gotten some force on the middle now. In there, but that's not necessarily all that great. Interwar fighters. I really wanted that. Okay, we are building more forts down here. Just to keep some construction going. Crisis solution offered. White peace. Who's... So there's France and Austria against me. Yeah, I'll take that. War has been avoided. So Denmark, we're getting some points there again. Getting almost as quickly as British are. Ooh. No, they're getting slightly faster now. Both are basically just putting all their points in there, as far as I can tell. I suppose what I could do is I could improve relations with Denmark a tiny bit. Can I ally you? No, I cannot. I can't even ask that. I don't think no, I can't discredit UK. Okay, well that's a bit of an issue then. I'll just increase relations. It's not going to be a massive impact, but it might just keep them busy. No, they're going to ban us right now, aren't they? Yep. And that took all of our influence. I hate that. Okay, so what's the movement? Old age security, okay, pension. Let's put that in. But yeah, all things considered, we did alright-ish. I mean, other than losing Norway, it was a bit nasty, but I'm sure that we'll have a decent enough score. I mean, we're still a great power, at least. Oh no, we got the naval base, so we can actually start building up some more ships. For example, let's build another Dreadnought in Karlskrona. And how many? 1474. That's going to take us to 1360. Or 90, sorry. And so we could build another one in Drammen, for example. Not that we're going to use those ships anymore, but oh well. We'll have at least a decent fleet. Getting some forts and naval bases completed. Oh, at least are victorious. Huzzah! Getting some points in there. Right, so I know that we are technically over time, but we're just gonna complete this in this particular episode. And then I'll probably put in a poll in my Discord, but by the time this episode is out, the poll has probably ended. On which nation to play next. I'll have some twists in the ideas in there, maybe. But I mean, as Prussia, we might have to destroy Russia, for example, and then as Papal State take over Italy, or form Italy, if we can, actually, I don't know. But you know, get a lot of strength in there. And then Spain might be just to get all of South America in Geosphere or something like that. All of the Latin America. Which would mean I'd have to fight USA probably quite a bit. And then I don't know, Ottomans take Vienna or something like that. That might be quite difficult, but might also be quite fun. Ambassadors have been banned in Denmark, okay, I'm not surprised by that. Could actually build another cruiser in Karlskrona. Right, so we've got that underway. Oh, Italy and UK are at war. Actually, that's interesting. Is that another crisis where Greece is fighting? No, Greece is not actually in that war. It's just Italy fighting. Probably Spain, isn't it? Yeah, must be. So why is that war about then? Just out of curiosity. War of Spanish submission. Add Spain to the sphere of influence. Ah, okay. And the Dutch are supporting on that one. On the British side, of course. We got a bit of unemployment. Oh, actually, we got favorite unemployment in Sverland again. I suppose we'll just go ahead and increase the furniture factory even further. Maybe the cement factory and liquor distillery. All of those are usually, or generally speaking, quite profitable. Since the population increases, the demand for, well, at least the furniture and liquor will increase. Actually, liquor is mostly used for... Let's have a look. I have a feeling that that is mostly used by military. No, it is actually used by everyone. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people. Clergymen, so it's a middle class and lower class, I think. And then wine is more of an upper class. Go more towards jingoism. Because why not? Why not? But we're a bit over a year from the end of the playthrough here. But we are also quite a bit over time, but we're not that far from completing, so I'll just let the time run. Okay, pluralism, fine. But I'm really excited for Vicky 3 though. I mean, I did explain that in the first episodes. I'll probably put in Oldenburg into my sphere or something. State capitalism, Oldenburg priority. Although I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to get them into my sphere before the end of time here. Maybe not. And the Social Democrats won again. Oh, and now that's another rebellion. Okay, well, I'll just put you into rebel squash mode. You in the rebel squash mode. You in the rebel squash mode. You actually don't think I can do that. Well, yeah, no, I can't give that order to multiple units. There we go. Rebels squashed. Fascist march. We'll be getting a bit more fascist, I suppose. So how much? 24 against 31 socialists. Okay, so socialists are still growing. Oh, black shirts. Well, that is quite a concerning movement, to be fair. We'll also see if we can switch the leading party at the end here or not. Probably not. Right, so we've got those done. Then factories and forts. It's already July 35, so it is about to end soon. Once we get to, like, Christmas 35, I will pause it and save it there. And then we'll have a look at the end score. I mean, all things considered, considering how rusty I am with this game, I'm alright with this outcome. We didn't quite reach all of our goals. And especially since we lost part of Norway, that wasn't great. But like, other than that, we did alright. We got some land in Germany. Now we've got most of Denmark. We got ourselves a sphere, which isn't a massive sphere. Was it a tiny bit too early? Okay, well, I went a little bit over, but yeah, let's just give it a quick save here. And then let's let the time tick over. Till the end. And game over. I actually wonder, does it allow you to open... Oh, so you can actually save it there. 100 momentous years had passed and we have entered the modern age. The world is a radically different place. How did your country do? Well, I mean, I'd say it did alright. All things considered. But anyway, this is the last episode, so I will be back probably tomorrow with another series of Vicky 2. Or I might do a kind of a beginner-friendly series of Hearts of Iron 3 without mods. Because that is something that has been asked not that long ago. So that might actually be something to look forward. And then let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me convert this to Hearts of Iron 3. I'll just save to Hearts of Iron 3 and play it through, because that might be quite interesting. Although I'm not entirely sure how well it would behave in there, but, you know, it might be fun. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if I haven't already. I'll check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.